Alright everybody, I guess we'll show you some more tanks. This is the rest of the tanks on the top shelf of the 20 rack. These are some of my Duplicarius cories. And then we also have some long fin lemon blue-eyed plecos. There are a lot of babies in there. They just had a spawn not long ago. Doing real good. They seem to breed together just fine, no issues. You can see there's a few generations of Duplicarius in there. Fresh spawn of the plecos. And we'll go over to the next tank here. Now these are the Kanaki cories. There's one there. Let me see if we can get it. I've also got some thread fin rainbows up there. Let's see if we can pull the moss away and show you the Kanakis. There's a bunch of them in there. Still staying right there. Alright, then we'll go over to this tank here. Now these are my Pseudomagil gertrudii, and these are the RE4. That's their collection part. RE4. And then in here with them, I have some green laser cories. They're not going to show themselves. Let's see if we can get them to come out a little bit. There they are. And they finally started spawning in here. It's taken them a while. And then in the last tank here, I just have some red cherry shrimp. This tank, if you can see that black stuff on the sand, that is actually a bacteria, a cyanobacteria, that it'll get and start covering the sand. I had an issue in this tank, so I took the fish out. I put, I think, about 10 cherries in here. That was about 3 or 4 weeks ago. And I don't know if you can see them on the filter back there. They're all over here, but as you can see, they're cleaning up all that cyanobacteria. They're eating it all up, getting the sand cleaned up. That's some of the red cherries. Okay guys, now we're going to come down to the next rack. Second shelf down. I don't know if you can see them real well, but we've got some pygmy cories back there, and they have recently started breeding for me. They're a real nice little small cory. And then we'll go over to the other tank here. These are my Pseudomagil ivanopsis. Another little blue-eye rainbow. Then we got a Blackmore back there. I use him in the fish room. He plays musical tanks whenever I get duckweed. He's my duckweed killer. And then we have one long fin red here. A female. I've been growing her out a little bit. I've got some other long fin reds that are breeding, so eventually I'll put her in with them. And then we'll go over to this one here. Now this is one tank of my baby angels. I don't know for sure how many are in there, but if you can see one of the projects I've been working on, you can see some of the platinums have extra long fins. I've been working on a veil tail platinum. And if you can see some of them with the long fins on them, and then some of the normal platinums. There's one with the long veils. So we'll see how it comes out. I've got green veils in there. And I don't think we've got some tigers. I think that's about it in that batch. Sorry, the glass isn't a little cleaner. Now this is half of one spawn I had. There's one of the long veil tail platinum. Beautiful. And then we'll come over to this tank. Now in here, these are my short fin lemon blue eyes. And that's all I've got in here right now. And then we'll come over to this tank. And in this tank, I've got some panda cories. And then this tank has my long fin reds. Let's see if we can see. There's one on the plant there. Let me see if I can turn it. Let you guys see it a little better. There he is. That's one of them. A lot of times the rest of them, if you can see back there, they hang under the filter a lot. They've had a few spawns in here. I don't know if you can see that baby there. Doesn't want to focus real good. But they're doing good in here. And then over in this tank, these are my chocolate plecos. This is what's left of the last spawn I had. These are the last ones I have. And then there's one lone gold laser cory in here. I've got to get him out and put him with the rest of my others. And then we'll go over here. Now these are the green Kubatah rasboras. You can see that one female, she's just loaded with eggs. Crazy. And then, along with them, let's see if I can show you, I have long fin albino plecos. Oh, there's one. These are the long fin albinos. I've got 6 of them in here. 2 males and 4 females. I haven't started breeding yet. They're a little young. Boy, the rasboras go crazy when you stir stuff up. And then in the last tank here, these are more of the angels. And you can see there's more of the veil tail platinums in there. And as far as I know, nobody else has ever done that before, been able to develop the veil tails. But you can see how long the tails on the platinums are compared to a regular platinum. Okay guys, that's a few more of the tanks. More to come. Thank you.